Welcome aboard Chateau Air. Where are we flying to today? Scotland. Raise your hand if you've been to Scotland before. Wow.
Look at how many.
Almost everybody in here. Okay, who would like to share where they've been?
My husband is a Scotch drinker, so we went on a tour of several Scotch factories or breweries, and you could get a bottle of Scotch if you could name one person, the person whose name is in the Bible, who is buried in Scotland. And I said Pontius Pilate, and I was right.
I visited Scotland with my family, and we lived in West Germany for 5 years near Heidelberg. And we went to the UK and Scotland, but we first went to Scotland, went to Glasgow, Edinburgh, with the castle overlooking the city, with a statue of William Wallace. I didn't know who he was at that time, a Scottish freedom fighter who's a main character in the movie Braveheart. And we went to the Loch Ness Monster Lake, and we went to St. Andrews, and then we stopped at a Scottish brewery where we had Scottish whiskey. My wife and I had Scottish whiskey. Of course, our children had to drink Cokes, and I've talked to my son, Christopher, earlier last night and texted him. He said he did remember going to Scotland and having to drink Coke while his parents drank Scottish whiskey. And the people in Scotland, of course, were very friendly. I have Scotch and ancestry on my mother's side, so I was very glad to go to Scotland. It's an interesting country, as you will see when we see the movie. It's a must place to visit if you haven't done it.
Okay, Jim, I just have one question for you. Do you own a Scottish kilt?
No.
My son was married in a kilt.
Neat.
We're heading to Scotland.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh,
Scotland.
Scotland.
And what level will we be flying at today?
Oh, about between 25 and 30,000 feet.
How long is it going to take?
3 hours and 40 minutes.
Not too shabby.
Fasten your seatbelts and we can get underway.
All right, tell them to buckle up.
Buckle up. Up and away.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Chateau Air. Please sit back, relax, buckle your seatbelts, and enjoy the flight.
Hey everyone, how's it going? We are so happy to have this wonderful special. We're going to Scotland for Armchair Travel and tying it in now back to the way we used to do with all the different specials. So I have food manager Twyla. Why don't you explain what exactly this lunch special is?
This is Scotch broth in a bread bowl. And for those wondering, Scotch broth is a soup originating in Scotland. And it has lamb, barley, root vegetables, carrots, parsnips, turnips, and split peas, leeks, and onions are also added. Served in a bread bowl. It's a whole meal.
That sounds good.
For our trip to Scotland.
Yeah.
The lamb, it smells amazing.
Now what's going on tonight? We've got some wonderful special for Scotland tonight.
Yeah, we have, we're doing Scotch eggs. They're making them now.
Ooh, wow.
For an appetizer. Scottish salmon with a whiskey cream sauce, roasted asparagus, and red bliss potatoes.
So we'll get some pictures of that shortly.
And Jordan is busy house making our Scottish shortbread, and that'll be served with vanilla ice cream.
That's great. So we are in that Scottish mode.
We are.
Sounds good. Well, I want the first special. So.
All right.
All right. Yummy. We will see you later.